What's going on, everybody? It's your boy King Kife back in your life with an NBA basketball breakdown and predictions video. As always, let's get into our Tuesday night recap of last night's games. Starting off with the Boston Celtics defeating the Sacramento Kings 132-109 by Jason Tatum's 36 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals. And even though I didn't make a video yesterday on my predictions and breakdown, I would have taken Sacramento, if I'm being quite honest. But Boston showed up as actually playing as Boston. We'll see if they can get back on track. I think this might just be a one game, type of deal. I don't know who they play next. I'll have to see there. We'll get there when we get there. But great win from them. And Sacramento, they didn't show up to be the team that they fully could be. They don't have Kevin Huerter once again, obviously. He's a big part of their, floor spacing and shooting and such. But we'll see. It'll be good. It'll be good. Sacramento will be just fine. In our next game, we have the Pelicans defeating the San Antonio Spurs 119-84 behind Brandon Ingram's 32 points, 4 rebounds, and 7 assists. Needed the win, the Pelicans did, and they got it. They are now 2 games below 500, so they can get back to that 500 mark. Right now, they're just trying to be a play-in team, though, if I'm being quite honest. In our next game, we have the game of the night. Great game. Watch this game. Hopefully, everybody enjoyed it. We have the OKC Thunder defeating the LA Clippers 101-100 behind Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's 31 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. Great game from him. Hopefully Paul George is okay. I heard it's supposed to be, 2 to 4 weeks because of his leg. I thought it was going to be worse because it almost folded in like a lawn chair. It was getting close to that point. Hopefully he gets back healthy. The Clippers need him. But without him, my guys can start to make some movement. The Clippers could start to fall. And we could possibly take back that 5th spot if we really want to. We really gotta want it, though. In our next game, we have the Cleveland Cavaliers defeating the Brooklyn Nets 115-109 behind Donovan Mitchell's 31 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 5 3-point makes, and a dynamite dunk on Yuta Watanabe. I feel bad for Yuta. He got that dunk on him. He got the Anthony Edwards one, which is way worse, but still, he just keeps getting dunked on. That poor guy. Just move out of the way, man. Just move out of the way. Let him have it. In our next game, we have the Atlanta Hawks destroying the Detroit Pistons 131-100 behind Trae Young's 30 points, 3 rebounds, and 12 assists. Great win from them. They needed it. They need everyone they can get, and now they're deadlocked right at 500. We'll see where they can go from here. In our next game, we have the Orlando Magic defeating the Washington Wizards 122-112 behind Franz Wagner's 20 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists. He could be one of their players of the future. Him, Paolo Banchero, Cole Anthony. That's like their big 3 if they all develop right, and we'll see what happens. In our next game, we are done with the breakdown, so let's get into our predictions. Let's get to the first game here of our Wednesday game slate. Starting over here against my Warriors, going to take on the Mavericks. We need this win. Will we get it? Probably not. I mean, now the Mavericks, of course, want to clear Luka to play. It's funny that all these guys get cleared and want to play when it's against us. It's funny how that works, but we'll see if my guys can get it together. I just hope for a close game. That's all I can hope for nowadays. Then we have the Rockets going to go on the Grizzlies. It's the Grizzlies. I don't know if Charlie can play this game. I don't believe he is, but still, even without them, they should be able to beat the Rockets. The Rockets coming up a loss against my guys. The Rockets like to play up their competition, but that's usually at home. We'll see what they can do on the road, but I'm going to take the Grizzlies in a dominant victory. In our next game, we have the Trailblazers going to take on the Jazz. The Jazz have been playing great. Trailblazers have been a little wishy-washy. The Jazz have been playing great at home, though, so I'm going to take the Jazz at home. Damian Lillard could show up in this game, though. I'm going to say it's going to be a close one, but I'm going to give the edge to the Jazz just because it's at their home court, and they usually play pretty well, if not great, at home. In our next game, we have the Suns going to take on the Lakers. Lakers need this one, but I don't think they're going to get it. I think the Suns are going to show up. I think Devin Booker will have a big game. DeAndre Ayton needs to have a big game from the win. He needs to be able to hold down Anthony Davis. We'll see what he can do. They can always just put 2 bodies on him, Jack Landale and Ayton maybe working together, maybe him and Bismack Biyombo. We don't know what they're going to do, but I'm going to say the Suns get the dub here in a pretty easy fashion. No offense to you Lakers fans, but it's just going to happen. Internet game of the next one on Wizards. Wizards coming off a back-to-back, going back home. It's going to be the Nuggets. They need another win. Can they get on a roll? We'll see. Hopefully they can, but we'll see what happens. And Spurs versus Bucks. It's the Bucks all night long. Enough said. All I have to say. So yeah, Bucks. In this one is Hawks versus Timberwolves. I'm gonna take Timberwolves here. Cat, Carl Anthony Towns is supposed to be making his re-debut here. Supposed to be coming back from injury, so I think he'll be able to help him out a little bit more. The Hawks are a little unrolled. The Hawks are also on a back-to-back, though, but that could make them more tired, especially on a road trip like this. They're not going back home or anything. They're going on the road now. So I'm taking Timberwolves behind a big game from Conley, Gobert, and Towns, just combining for a big game for them to win. And the next game, the Knicks going to take on the Heat. Knicks have been very hot as of late, even though they just lost a close one. Even though Julius Randle scored 50, that's the Knicks for you. But I'm going to take the Knicks here against the Heat. I'm going to say they get it done again in Miami. And our next game, the Pacers going to take on the Raptors. Raptors playing great at home. Pacers like to get up and down the floor. I'm going to surprisingly take the Pacers here. If Tyrese Halliburton plays a big role in that. If he doesn't, it'll just be a closer game, but I'm still going to give the edge to the Pacers. They just like to get up and down the floor. They have great defenders. They have great shooters. They have an all-around great team. Great coach team. So I'm going to take the Pacers here in a very, I would say, not a very close victory, but a close one. Not very close, but close. And in our last and final game, we have the 76ers going to take on the Bulls. Little rematch. I'm going to say the 76ers get their just due and they get their revenge against Chicago. In Chicago. I don't think it'll be close. I think they dominate the Bulls here and prove why they really are the better team than the Bulls. No offense to Bulls fans. You got one over on 76ers, and hey, I ain't mad at it. 76ers need to be taken down a peg or two. Guys, they're not going to win their conference. They'd be lucky if they get out of the second round, which they're not. They're not getting out of the second round. I don't care what any Philly fan has to say. I don't care what any analyst has to say. They're drinking the 76ers Kool-Aid, and the Kool-Aid has been spiked because it is nasty. They're not getting out of the second round. Mark my words. Come back to this video. That's all I got to say about that. As always, guys, like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And it's been your boy King Kife, and I'm out. Peace.